Kill shot done. Good luck, sir.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. What a perfect day for football. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stop. Made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They motion Reynolds over right. Fields on third. Ooh,
How did I miss that pick?
Pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up
How
on the
did I
ground.
miss that
They'll
pick?
bring up 4th down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Escapes the pocket, making the call himself.
That was my fault.
Stop him here, but not before he gets out to
That
the
was all my
47-yard
fault.
line. So they find a way to get it done against the odds. That's 11 on 4th and 10, and that's going to keep the drive moving. On 1st down, here comes Hall. Still going inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Working quickly here. First down throw for Fields. Flushed down out to his left. Now he takes it. Oh, Fields loses it. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They do snap it. Here's Fields. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Working from his end zone. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So fans to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. A pistol snap, Fields. Makes the catch. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go, 44-yard line.
60 red. Slide through. Hut.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one complete to Njoku. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I forgot I had that
They
punter
like
in.
to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about
Fuck
the
around, lose
X's
this
and
thing,
the
pull
O's.
it in,
That's a
put the damn
well-drawn-up
quarterback
completion that
in.
nets them a first down.
First down from the 42.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Here's the backup, first throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Intended for David Njoku. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Got a man. It's Njoku. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Working quickly here.
First down and 10 yards to go.
60 average.
On first down, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Brings it in. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Brings up third down.
Third and short here, Sanders. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
And he gets in. The two-point try puts them in front by one. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the two-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. They start the drive with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Off play action, it's Fields. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, New York.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Fields out of the gun. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 23 on that one.
That's crazy.
That's good for a Jets first down.
That's another Jets first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal, Jets.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 3-19,
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13.
Here we go. 3-19,
Shotgun snap to Fields. Getting out to his left. And he
How'd I
will
miss?
score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 6.
14. Browns 8.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Ready.
The final throw before the break. On target here to Njoku.
Let me
This
time
gets
out.
close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To the air, Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. That one's caught. Judy has it. He's out in the clear. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Sanders. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
7 Pirates. Cougar Knights, go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Into traffic, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Ready? Ready?
Handoff now to Judkins. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was going on, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Okay, break.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18, let's go now. Ready,
Working now from the gun. He brings it in. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down run from Judkins. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos.
Desperation time here. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Browns find a way to tie it late. David Njoku, the touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead on that successful kick. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
No gain on the play.
Back to throw.
At the 35-yard line.
Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
Oh, fuck.
Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Hall running between the tackles. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Press all 80. Warriors, 17. Go.
Here he is to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Trap 60, trap 6, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Big gain downfield. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires.
1st and goal at the 5-yard
The game comes down to this try from Andre Schmidt. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So the Browns come away with the win. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.